Okay, hello again. Another video about the Sig Sauer. This is kind of like an sort of quasi unboxing because naturally this thing was open when I got it because I inspected it at the gun store before I brought it home. But anyway, just to let you know what you get with these things. You get a very nice case. I was very impressed with this. It comes in this hard-sided case that will accept a lock because some places require you, some ranges and stuff require you to come in with a lock on this. It all depends on the club rules, but you can lock this if need be. Also, when you open it up, you'll find that the gun's very well padded. It comes with a manual, okay? It tells you maintenance, parts, availability, all that kind of stuff you need to know. It comes with Lucas gun oil, which I've been told by a lot of gun nuts that this is the stuff to buy. I've been told by some people that it causes rust issues. I'm not really sure. I have to check into that better about what people think about the Lucas. I'm not totally convinced yet that that's the best on the market. What I did wind up getting for the time being, though, since this is only a little tiny pouch and it's not going to last, is I wound up getting the old school Hoppies gun oil, Hoppies, which I know has been around. I mean, I know this has been around easily 40 years that I know about. I mean, you can go way back and see this stuff. I've got some old hunting magazines from like the 40s, and they actually advertise this as the choice lubricant for a lot of expensive shotguns and stuff like that. So we're gonna go with that for now, in lieu of finding anything better. Now, as far as bore cleaner, this is what's recommended by everyone, including a guy I know that was a cop that told me that this is the best stuff to use if you're going to shoot a lot. Keep the bore clean. Basically just follow the directions on here. It'll tell you how to use this. Don't ever use this stuff alone and put your gun away. Make sure you oil it after. This, you know, this also can cause rust because it's going to dissolve the oil as well as anything else that's in there for protection. So you want to make sure you reapply after cleaning with this stuff. But anyways, also Sig Sauer comes with holster. It's a molded plastic holster. It's got pretty good grip. I mean, you know, it's not a bad holster to get for free with the gun. You know, it does have an adjustment right here where you can adjust the amount of friction that will hold the gun in place. I think it works with all their guns because as you can see, it's open on the bottom to accommodate the longer weapon, or you know, the short. So I think this is the same holster that you would get with every one of their P320s. It's exactly the same. You get two clips. Obviously, almost every gun on the planet comes with two clips. You know, obviously your Sig is in there. You know, and now as far as cleaning these things, shoot, you know, straight from the factory, from the box to the range, I'm not really sure about. I would clean it before you first shoot it, not only for the fact that it you know, it'll make sure there's nothing in here from sitting or shipping or people handling this gun. I would also it would give you a chance to familiarize yourself with a breakdown. You want to be familiar with all that before you take the gun out for the first time. You know, how to get it apart, you know, how to check it, how the slide works, everything like that. You want to be very familiar with all that. So a good cleaning never hurt anybody, even right out of the box. It's recommended. Most guys that handle guns a lot will tell you to do that. And you get a pretty dang nice lock too. I was really surprised they provided one of these. Most of the gun companies give you like a little cheapy plastic trigger lock because in some states they have to provide you with a lock for the gun. It's just the law. So this is actually a pretty good lock. Now, how this works is a lot of people don't really know how to use these. And there's two ways you can actually use it. A lot of guys, what they'll do is they'll just drop the clip and pull back the slide. Let's see. It's a little bit hard to get it to lock without the clip in there because I have to manually bring up the slide lock. But yeah, a lot of guys just put it through like this, through the bottom where the clip goes, you know, around, and you know, they'll just, and they lock it. Let's see if you can get this to, you know, then they'll lock it, and it secures the gun. It keeps the clip from being put in. Now, I've also seen guys put it through the barrel and out. I mean, that depends on what caliber you have, I guess, if this will fit that way. But some guys in the police like to do it this way. They'll put it right through here. It's a little more trickier to get it through, but they'll actually they'll thread it right through the bore like that, and then you lock it. These things only lock with the key. You can't, they won't just snap in. But anyway, there's what it would look like that. I don't know which way is better. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Maybe you guys can leave something in the comments for which way to secure the weapon is better. I think either way, I really don't know. I mean, some people say don't only put it through the barrel, but I don't know. If you don't have this plastic sheath on here, I would worry about damaging the bore, and I think that's why a lot of guys don't do it that way. But as long as you have this rubber on here, I think it's fine to go through the bore. You just don't want to, you know, do anything that's going to damage the internals of that bore in there. But other than that, I think it's a pretty nice little starter setup. You get pretty much everything here you need to get out. But I would definitely consider doing that first cleaning. You know, even though the gun's going to come out of the case pretty much flawless, I would just definitely go through the book, take it apart, or have somebody that's, you know, really good with guns show you how to field strip, clean, you know, and just go through almost like a mock cleaning of it and just basically make sure it's cleaning, everything's oiled, and then take her down to the range and give her her first workout. And also in the first video I made concerning this gun, I said that I was going to day glow my front sight. Well, I have got that done, and you know, I'm really pleased with the way that came out. If you can see, I'll see if I could get that to, it's really difficult to the right contrast on it, but you can see that sight moving around really nicely now with 2 white and the last one day glow. That came out really cool. I like that. I'm glad I did that. That's one thing I'm glad I did. But anyway, that's kind of like the unboxing of it and what it's going to look like when you get it home. All right then. Hope to see you at the range.